Let's go. Don't worry, kar palle challe. Don't worry, kya rehna kalle. Zoor hila de pera palle. Dil ko bhi maar chalanda. Is dhoni ka dhol kare. Dil ka taal mile to khushiyon ka mahol kare.
Shaira Bhan, founder and creative director, Dance Identity, and host of Bodylicious, NDTV's daily dance fitness program, is here today to talk to us about how she manages two busy careers in countries across the globe. Welcome, Shaira.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me here.
My God, hearing the introduction, I'm getting excited to ask you so many questions. How do you juggle
Go
all
ahead.
this?
Well, I think the key is that I just love what I do, which is what makes it so exciting. And dance is something that I've always been really passionate about. So for me, it's second nature, and it's not something that I have to think about. And I always say, if I have 10 hours in a day, I'd rather be dancing than be working behind a table.
10 hours a day?
On an average, I do about 6 hours every day of
You
dancing.
totally look
Wow.
it, by the way.
Thank you.
So tell us a little bit about how you got involved in the whole field. Of, you not only, you've also been very involved in Bollywood with a lot of the big stars.
Yes.
Who's been your favorite?
Oh, wow. Okay, so I've worked with, I've choreographed and performed in movies like Dhoom, Namaste London, You Me or Hum. So that gave me the opportunity to work with stars like Akshay Kumar, Katrina Kaif, Amitabh Bachchan and Akshay Kumar and Abhishek Bachchan. But I think if I had to pick one out of all of them, it would definitely be the Big B himself.
Really?
And, I mean, no points for guessing that one, right?
Some steps, please.
Abhishek's actually not a bad dancer at all. He's pretty good. But the reason that I specifically talk about Amitabh Bachchan is because the man is he's the biggest star that we've known of in Bollywood, but his personality and his work ethic and his professionalism is what completely stands out for me. I remember the first day of our shoot, everything, there was chaos on the set as usual, people are running around, and suddenly there was pin drop silence. And, I was working with the dancers and I was like, what just happened? So I turned around and there he was standing, and I think
Star power to the...
Oh, it was amazing. He just walks in on the set and you're just quiet. That's the kind of personality. But I think what makes him really charming is the fact that he's so easy to work with and, very nice. It's never like, tell me what...
He just looks tough.
He looks tough, yeah, but he's so funny. He's always like cracking jokes on the set, and which is, I think, something that Abhishek's got from him, because on Dhoom, we were always like pranks on the set, something happening.
That's
so
fun.
yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Now, how did you come to this country and start your dance study?
Yeah, so like I said, I've been doing this in India for the past 13 years in the entertainment industry. I started off with dancing with Ashley Lobo, the Danceworks Performing Arts Academy. And from there, I went on to London. That's where I trained in jazz, ballet, and contemporary dance. And after my training, I came back to India. And I was actually at a very young age of 22, made the artistic director of the company. So part of what I did was basically running the business, opening new locations, mentoring people, and choreographing, setting up the curriculum. So in my husband, I got married about 2 years back, and which is actually the reason for the move here. But
Like all of us.
Like all of us. But so my husband's been here. We've actually known each other since high school. So he's been here for a long time. But when I moved here, I think I was looking for academies that kind of had a structure, that had different styles, which do, not just Bollywood, but contemporary, ballet, jazz, everything. And what I found was that there are a lot of American schools, but there aren't a lot of Indian-based companies that do so many different styles or have a proper structure. And I think that's what gave the idea of Dance Identity, to have a school that teaches kids, adults, everybody, the foundation of dance and the basics, because there's so much more to dance than just throwing your arms and legs up and down. It's about
Yeah, there are many schools actually around in the Bay Area. What do you think about that? There are like so many kinds and styles of dance schools.
There's so many people as well, because nowadays it's become huge. I mean, everybody's into dance, because not just everybody's into dance fitness these days. There's I teach at so many different corporates now that are incorporating the whole dance and fitness into it. So there's definitely a lot of things happening, but I guess every different company has a unique style.
Talking about dance fitness, you also host Bodylicious, which is a daily dance fitness program on NDTV.
That is something that I actually got into about 5 years back, and when we started, it was one of its kind that time. So the entire concept of the show is basically I do a different style of dance every day for fitness. So a Monday would be salsa, Tuesday would be jazz, Wednesday would be hip hop, and
And how many hours a day?
So it's a daily show basically. So it's a 30-minute segment. So that's what you're
So if you
basically
stand in
watching.
front of TV and do it, you are set for the day?
You're set for the day. Yeah, definitely. So the whole idea is to make it fun. With all the fitness classes, you never want to feel like you're working out. You want to feel like you're just going out there having a good time. You get to learn so many different styles. So I think that's what is really good. And nowadays it works really well because people don't have that much time.
You're still better.
But what inspires your dance school, the choreography that you do? What inspires you?
I think I've been doing this for as long as I can remember, back.
Who do you look up to?
In terms of dance? Wow, this is kind of hard.
Is it
In terms of choreography, probably somebody like Mia Michaels, who's for me is really, really good in terms of a choreographer because she connects with the subject, with the audience. In terms of Bollywood, if I had to pick, I would say Madhuri Dixit. I mean, she's stunning.
the
She's
original.
stunning. She's someone who could do an item number and make it look graceful. So for me and I think the difference basically again comes down to technique because she is a trained dancer. So the minute you put in, I believe everybody can dance. But the difference between a professional dancer or somebody who has training is that aesthetic and that little bit of grace. And that's something that she has. Which is what
She's very graceful.
She's very graceful.
Yeah.
And I think
beautiful,
that's the...
graceful? I know, with a lovely smile.
Yeah, that's true.
What's not to like?
But
in
that's
today's
basically...
world, if you had to pick one, who would that be?
From Bollywood? Women. Okay.
Men, women.
Oh, men, Hrithik Roshan. Undoubtedly,
I used
for
to
sure.
think that unless Shahid Kapoor got voted the...
Shahid Kapoor is really good as well. Both are trained dancers, but for me, Hrithik just stands out because it's just beautiful to watch him dance. It looks effortless. He's so involved and that's something about Hrithik, he's exceedingly professional. So even though he's really, really good, he'll spend hours on a set just rehearsing the choreography. So
the pricey thing about Hollywood and dance, they don't have dance steps or anything, item numbers in their movies, right? Are you trying anything to influence them on that area?
Well, now if you notice, because I think after the whole Slumdog Millionaire, everybody's kind of getting into the whole wanting to get into a little bit of Bollywood. So the trend is definitely changing. But I think the difference basically between the US and between Hollywood and Bollywood would be that Bollywood is more into musicals. So there has to be a song in dance and drama, and that's kind of been the history of Bollywood.
I know if a movie doesn't have a song, people are like, this movie doesn't have a song.
Exactly.
They force a song in there. No one's
sometimes.
dancing, it's still happening.
The review will say no songs in this movie.
Yeah, that's true.
And some movies are hit only because of the dance number.
I know.
Oh, a lot of the songs, a lot of movies actually run primarily on
Because
that
of the
item song.
soundtrack and the
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank
we
you
look
so much
forward
for
to a
having
great
me
career
here.
of yours and
Thank
making
you.
some of us learn how to dance and
I
maybe
know.
some of the little kids.
We'll be right behind you, like you said.
Come
shaking
join
We
our
wanna wish you
classes
great
at Dance
luck.
Identity. Thank you so much. Thank you.